Hey everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with Chef Nick. If you like this video and want to learn more recipes and techniques, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Today we're going to be making the perfectly cooked hard-boiled egg. How many times have you made hard-boiled eggs in the past, and when you go to peel it, maybe some of the white comes off of the shells, maybe it cracks in half when you're peeling it, or even when you do get it open, there's some gray around the yolk. Not to worry, we're going to solve all those problems right now with how to perfectly cook a hard-boiled egg. Now there's two different ways of cooking a hard-boiled egg. We're going to have a pot here with just cold water in it, and we're going to have a pot here that's just about ready with boiling water. And we're going to use both different methods today, compare the final product, and show you that they both work very well, and they both take right around the same amount of time too. In our cold pot, we're going to go ahead and drop our eggs. I like to use a slotted spoon and place them in carefully so you don't crack the shell. And then if you do crack the shell when you're trying to cook it, it's not going to be a perfectly cooked egg. So we're going to go with 4 eggs in that one. This one's not quite at a boil just yet, so we're going to wait 30 seconds before we get both of them started. So today I'm using large eggs. So the timing that I'll be telling you today for both eggs is going to be for large eggs. If you're using extra large eggs, I would add 30 seconds to each step. If you're using smaller eggs, maybe you get eggs from a farmer's market, I would use like 30 seconds less time if you're using a smaller egg. All right, so this water is just about at a boil. We're going to drop our eggs into this one as well. Be very careful when you drop it in. Your hand will get over the flame just a little bit. Place them in nice and carefully, just like that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this one started. So the pot that you put the eggs in that already is boiling, you want to go ahead and set your timer for 9 minutes. What we're going to do here is we're going to cook them for 9 minutes in that boiling water. Once that 9 minutes is up, we're going to turn the flame off and set the timer for another 9 minutes. After that 18 minutes is complete, we're going to take those out and put them straight into an ice bath. That cooking process will be done. And if you're going with the cold water method, you're going to start the eggs in cold water, turn the flame on high, just like we just did. And then once it starts to boil is when you're going to put the timer on for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. After 7 minutes and 30 seconds of boiling, turn the flame off, remove to an ice bath. All right, we are 30 seconds away from, believe it or not, both of our timers. Just goes to show no matter if you start with the cold water or with the boiling water, it actually takes the exact same amount of time. So we're about 15 seconds away. We have our ice bath set up right here. What I would do is get these ice baths set up while the eggs are cooking. Don't do it last minute. You want that water to be ice cold. That's going to help you peel the eggs easily every time. There it is. Timer's up. Turn that flame off. Start putting these into the ice bath. Nice and careful. Don't use a little side towel. Make sure you don't drip our hot water everywhere. A 2-for-1 special right there. All right. So our eggs are nice in the ice bath just like that. You can see that there's a good amount of ice. It's about 50-50 ratio ice to water. That's a proper ice bath for cooling down eggs, for cooling down blanched vegetables, anything of that nature. Now the best way to properly peel and easily peel a hard-boiled egg, don't let them sit in the water for too long. 30 seconds to a minute max, and then start peeling them. You can always put them back in the ice water to cool them down after you peel them. But to peel them perfectly every time, don't let them sit in there too long to be a great product. Take our egg, and I like to crack it on the cutting board and then kind of just slowly turn it and crack it so it's cracked all the way around, just like that. And you can start peeling it with the tip of your thumb. And then a trick to help make it nice and easily peelable, dip it in the water and keep peeling. That water is going to get underneath the shell, between the yolk and the shell, and it's going to just peel off perfectly. So continue doing it. Dip it in there to get any extra shells off. Perfectly cooked egg every time. And easily peelable too. So we'll put that back in, and we'll do one from this side. So this was the cold water method. This is again the boiling water mething. Again, hit it on the cutting board, rotate, keep cracking it until it's cracked all the way around. Dip it in, start peeling. Dip it in, keep peeling. Look at that, it just comes right off. All right, let's go ahead and cut these bad boys open. Perfectly cooked egg from the boiling water side. Perfectly cooked egg from the cold water side. That's a good hard-boiled egg. Thanks for watching how to perfectly cook a hard-boiled egg. What's the best thing to do with a hard-boiled egg? Let's make some deviled eggs.